What's the dumbest way your manager tried to teach you responsibility? When I first joined Todd's elite support team, I felt like I'd finally leveled up. Every company has a Todd, that one person who can fix anything when chaos erupts. He's been around forever, knows where all the skeletons are buried, and somehow always pulls off miracles. Joining his team meant I was now one of the few who got called when the impossible needed fixing. I became the specialist for third-party integration. Basically, I made sure our point-of-sale software played nice with whatever wild systems our clients used. Smart lights, jukeboxes, reporting scripts that changed language depending on what food was sold, you name it. It was weirdly fun. But before I officially became salaried, the company put me on a 1-month trial. I got the new responsibilities and a pay raise, but I was still hourly. If I proved myself, the promotion would be finalized. Fair deal. The first project I got was a monster. A big client wanted every one of their stores upgraded to Windows 10. The catch? Each store made about 10 grand a day and couldn't close for a remodel. The upgrades had to happen overnight while the stores were closed. The upgrade window was 8 hours, but the fastest they'd ever done it was 10. If something failed, we had to roll everything back before the store reopened. Todd looked at me, nodded, and handed me the assignment. I'd work 4 overnight shifts a week, supervising 2 or 3 technicians spread across different stores. I handled the software side, they handled the hardware. Long hours, but the overtime was great. Then came Steve, my old manager, now temporarily in charge while Todd was on vacation. Steve liked control, a little too much. After a couple of weeks, the first batch of upgrades had a 40% failure rate. The issue wasn't me, it was the third-party scripts from other vendors. Everyone knew this, but Steve wanted a scapegoat. When a meeting with the client was scheduled during my off hours, I told him I couldn't attend because I worked overnight. I needed sleep before my next shift, and another specialist was already assigned to represent me. Steve didn't care. He barked, "You're salaried now, right? You stay up for the meeting." I reminded him that I was still hourly until the trial ended. Didn't matter. He wanted me there, so I decided to do exactly as he said. That night, I clocked in at 10 p.m. and worked straight through my shift. The upgrades went flawlessly. All 3 stores finished without a hitch. The client even told me I didn't need to attend the meeting since it was just a recap, but Steve had demanded it, so I stayed. After my shift ended at 8 a.m., I took a long lunch, sat in my car for a nap, and waited until 4 p.m. for the meeting. When I walked into the conference room, everyone except Steve looked surprised to see me. The meeting itself was quick, 30 minutes tops. They praised my work, said the new procedures were helping, and noted how my attention to detail saved multiple stores from downtime. Steve awkwardly agreed. Then someone mentioned they'd brief me again that night since I'd probably be asleep right now. I smiled, confirming I'd been awake for nearly 30 hours. When the meeting ended, Steve offhandedly said I should stay and help implement the new changes, so I did. By the time I finished, I had been in the building for 36 hours straight. Caffeine was the only thing keeping me upright. Near the end, while waiting for the last store's test results, I took a 30-minute nap in my chair. A short, glorious power nap. Once the final green light came through, I went home and crashed into the best sleep I'd had in weeks. I woke up to an email from HR asking me to come in. It was my day off, but they said it was urgent. Confused, I showed up and was told there was footage of me sleeping on the job. I calmly explained everything, that I'd worked through the night, attended the meeting Steve forced me to, and stayed to finish his requested tasks. By the time I closed my eyes for that short nap, I'd been on the clock for over 35 hours. I reminded HR that I was still hourly and would expect overtime for the entire stretch. The room went quiet. HR confirmed the hours and approved the overtime. Over 33 paid hours in one go. When Todd came back from vacation, he was not happy with Steve. He pulled authority away from him completely, making sure our team reported directly to the CEO when Todd was out. The project finished smoothly after that. Every store upgraded, no more failures, no more overnight chaos. When my trial ended, I was officially promoted. And yes, fully salaried this time. But whenever someone tells me to just stay up for this meeting, I can't help but grin.